What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I made a video. Got this thing all cleaned up. Just want to do an update video. As some of you have seen on my Instagram, this thing got rear-ended about a week or two ago. And I just want to kind of go over the damage and what we're going to be doing to fix it. It's not going to be a real long video. It's mostly just body work. Unfortunately, the car is kind of tweaked. You can definitely tell. There's definitely some tweaked metal in here and along here. This gap in the rear door. So the rear door is always open perfectly. The front was sagging a bit, but the rear is closed like perfect. So that really bugs me. That's what this tape is here for, because this is actually so tight that if I open and close it, it will make paint on paint contact. So I just don't want that touching, vibrating. This is actually the seal. I'm not gonna push it in because I don't want to retape it, but this seal is actually so far away from this that you could push this in. It seals okay as long as it's not pushed in, obviously, but yeah, you can kind of tell it's like, anyways, I don't want to push it in because it is gonna rain tomorrow. But so I got the trunk all stripped and I saw this. What the heck is that? There's like nothing for it to connect to. I already looked back here. No, that's like a vent. I have no idea. Like, it's even got the connector on here. Is this some Nissan shit where they just pin things and then don't even connect them? Like, it doesn't look like it was ever attached to something. Is this for the electronic trunk pop where it goes up and down on its own? I have no idea. Anyways, this taillight has to be resealed. Not because of the accident, because yeah, this is my handiwork from when I first started on this car. I used RTV over the original gasket. I know, it is brutal. This side is actually no better. I snapped this stud off, so this doesn't even seal at all. As you can tell, we got lots of water in the trunk. This is all getting done properly. I bought some 6mm foam. It's like a neoprene foam. So we're gonna be making our own gaskets. I'm not sure if I'm gonna replace this taillight. I really don't like throwing away parts. I've been a little bit depressed about this car, but realistically, this thing is fine. I found a couple bumper covers nearby. I'm not really too worried about that. So it is December 23rd today, and it's going in on the 27th. So I'm just kind of stripping this out for them. You know, it's just part of the journey, man. I'm just glad that the car isn't going to get written off. The way insurance works here. So basically the way it works, or at least it used to work here, was if the price of the repair outweighed the value of the vehicle, they would write it off, give you a rebuild title, and you could keep the car. But now if there's anything remotely structural, they could write this thing off as a total loss, and then I lose the car. And that is just unacceptable. So obviously it wasn't my fault. We were rear-ended, but I still have to kind of do a couple gymnastics to get this thing fixed without risking losing it, because I would rather pay money out of pocket and have that percentage at zero than take this in and just pray that the adjuster understands or whatever. Like, it's very easy for them to just say no, total loss, right? They're gonna write me a check for 5,000 Canadian or whatever they're gonna deem this thing valued at, and that's it, man. That's all she wrote. So that is the plan. We are gonna keep this thing forever. Got to film a lot, so let me try and fill in some of the blanks. After this, I took the car in to get straightened. It only took one day. They did an amazing job. All the gaps look amazing, except the one thing I noticed was the driver's rear door was a little far forward. I could hear the weather stripping starting to rub. So in this one, we're gonna look at how to adjust the door alignment. By the way, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a good holiday, and I appreciate you guys watching. Okay, so I didn't see anything about this online. But basically what I'm doing is I am moving the rear door about 1mm back because it is rubbing right here along this, and you can hear it. You can hear it rubbing when the back door opens. You can hear this kind of grinding against it. So everything else is straight. The gaps are good. I just want to move the rear door back a little bit. So according to the factory service manual, first of all, if you're doing the fronts, super easy. You can get almost all your adjustment right there. But for these guys, you can't really get it much. You could get a little bit of up and down, but if you actually want to do it according to the factory service manual, you got to strip the lower and upper garnish. So you basically pull these out from these tabs, be gentle, pull this up along here, and then kind of work your way back. It does kind of go underneath here. It's kind of hard to explain without pulling it out. There you go, you can see that. Those are your clips. I'll put the factory service manual stuff on the screen in whatever video this ends up in. This, you just kind of pull this out And other than that, it's just like a pressure clip. What do they call this? Yeah, so you got the metal one in here. I just slipped a long flathead and I got most of them. And then the seat belt is really easy as well. You just kind of, I'll put this up when I put it back in, but you kind of just depress this against here and then lift again, like you lift, oh, why am I explaining this? I'll just do it when it's back in. Anyways, that's how you get the lower and upper garnish out. There's a 10 mil right, where are you? Right there. I got that 10 out right there, and then following it down underneath, there's another one. Okay, so that actually was super easy. It just pops out. It's got this one clip and then the two 10s there. All right, so if you can kind of imagine this like that, all right, it's gonna go into the little vent. This little vent pops out. Everything is pretty much a 10 millimeter and a clip away from being fully disassembled. Let's just see if we can get the camera in there. Come on, where are you? Those are our adjustment screws. So it looks like this guy, yeah, those have definitely been adjusted. See if we can get the lower ones. I might have to do more disassembly for those. Where are those? Oh, they're way down here. Fuck, okay. That's so perfect. I don't know why I was leaving that on there. There they are. That's what we're after. Okay, so we got our jack, and I just barely lifted the door because the alignment is actually fine. I just want to move it back. Yeah, there's just no way around it. You got to pull the carpet up and detach this 14 mil bolt. It's trying to get on this guy right there with a flex head, and I just started to strip it, and I was like, you know what, let's just I've gotten so far without breaking anything. Let's just keep it going, knock on wood. Unironically going to, because I really hate breaking stuff, so knock on wood. Okay, so we got that guy loosened up. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Yeah, so you can kind of see where it shifted. The original spot, yeah, it's a perfect shot right there. So I'm gonna try and get these bolts back to where they were, tighten them up, and then we're gonna lower the jack and see how it fits. Okay, so I just tried to do a couple different techniques here without being able to see it. It's kind of impossible, so I actually loosened them up more. Let's see if I can, this is one hand. Oh yeah, we got a good grip here. Come on, this is gonna be magic. Come on. Oh yeah, nice. Okay. So that worked great. I'm gonna line these up as best I can, and we're gonna torque them down. And then, I don't know if I can do, oh, come on. I don't know if I can do the same for these guys. There's no real mark, but that will get us pretty close. Okay, moment of truth, boys. Come on, there we go. Yeah. Oh, it's way better. Still not on, oh, it's almost perfect. Oh. Yo, let's go. That's so sick. Our gaps are good. Yo, we're back. We're so back. Okay, I'm actually gonna undo this again and jack it back up to where it was, and then I'm gonna bring it back like another millimeter. Actually, that's pretty dang good, boys. I gotta admit, that's like kinda, we might just leave it there. Yeah, we might just leave it there. All right, we're back. Hey, look at that, man. That's, I love that. This literally, you had to slam this before. Oh, it feels good. One finger, baby. This thing's a luxury car. Oh. This thing's a luxury car, let's try it again. Yo, let's go. So just FYI, these 10 mils, yeah, these guys, be careful with them, man. Yeah, I just stripped this one. I snugged it up and didn't even really feel like it was fully snugged. And I just gave it a little bit more, it started to loosen up, so yeah, just be careful. Okay, so we got the vent in. It is a 10 there and a 10 there, and be careful with these. You really do not need to torque them at all. And then we got one little clip there. Before I do that, let's make sure this is all tucked in properly. So this goes over our harness, and then these clips, I'm sure this is obvious for some people, but when I first took this thing apart, oh, so many years ago, man, I wish I had a clip like this. Okay, so we got our seatbelt reattached. And I believe that's that, man. Okay, so I'll come along here. It's basically the same thing in reverse. Come on. There we go, just like that. I should probably video what I'm actually doing here. And this guy just goes in like that. There we go. I'm gonna do this off camera because I actually kind of want, oh, never mind. So big guy coming back in, so that's what it should look like. We're getting that hole and that clip, you get the idea. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to pull this back. Hold up. Just pull these up gently from behind. Eat something, man. I'm low blood sugar right now. Come on, go home. There we go. I'm gonna do this nicely. I could just kind of bang on it until the clips go in, but I'm so close. So close to just, come on, there you go. I don't have to pull you all the way out. Don't make me pull this all out again. Just be nice. Hey, let's go. Thank you. Now we can kind of start banging on stuff. You'll start hearing it clipping in there. And that's that, man. Let's get our vent in there. I remember when I first got this car, I was so scared to touch anything on this. I was like, oh, I'm gonna break something. And then I finally got the confidence to do it, and of course I broke something. Bam, we're back. Hey, last little pieces here. I shouldn't really touch this with my dirty ass hands. Backwards here. Okay. Come on, let's go. Take this off because it wasn't quite lining up, and I can definitely tell. I can't remember if I did that. The previous owner, was that always like that? That looks like there was something there and there. I don't know if I did that. Try not to let my OCD take over and obsess about this one piece because it's like that on the other side too. So despite having my little trim piece, wait a second, let's make sure this is right. Let's take a look, see. Yeah, it goes all the way down on that side too, so it's gotta be this way. The final piece. Now I can go have dinner. Oh, not today. Yeah, we're back. Okay, well, that is how you adjust the rear door alignment. Whew. I'm just like second guessing all my work right now. I know that I'm probably missing something, or maybe that's exactly how it goes in. I don't know, but anyways, that's gonna have to do it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace.